stop paying fake agents in the UK when you can actually do all of the processing yourself in terms of getting jobs that will offer you certificate of sponsorships, even finding a job. It's something you can actually do for yourself. And then when you actually find a job, all of this seeking for certificate of sponsorship, you can actually research and get these things yourself. Stop enriching some fake agents in the UK with thousands of money, thousands of your hard-earned money, just because they promise you luxury in the UK. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wemimo and I'm also known as Start5 and also known as TMO5 Candle Co. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. So today, as you heard from the intro there, I came across an article by The Guardian. So The Guardian is a UK newspaper. I'm going to pop the article somewhere on the side. You can scroll, and I'll also leave the link to the article in the description box as well. And also, as I'm going along, I'll be sharing other links in the description box, but as I go along, I'm going to let you know. So I came across that article about some UK firms charging workers thousands of pounds more than the cost of visa they are coming for. So what do I mean by this? So some care worker or some care homes in the UK who have been licensed or who have been given license to recruit care workers from Africa, some of them are actually charging people more than the amount of money that they should be even be paying for the services they were requiring. So as you all know, in 2022 the UK government added the care worker visa into the jobs that we are having shortages in the UK. So we all know after COVID there were shortages of care workers in the UK, so the government added the care workers visa just so as to recruit people from all over the world to come in to help with the shortages in care homes or something. So this visa was included, and I believe almost majority of well-known care homes were given licenses to recruit people from Africa, from all over the world. As long as they apply through that visa route, they'll be able to come into the UK to work as a care worker. So lots of people did that. I mean, some people are enjoying the benefit of that, and some others are even still trying to come in, which is not a crime. However, there's particularly two agents, care homes in the UK. I can't remember the name of the second one, but the first one, it was called Gloriavd Health Care, which was known to the Home Office anyway, and the other one was known to the Home Office anyway, and they are based somewhere in Leeds, around Leeds and Bath, and maybe Merseyside or something. So I guess obviously they were being investigated by the Home Office because recently Home Office have been cancelling lots of licenses being given to some care homes to recruit people from wherever they've come so they could get the care worker visa. Home Office has started, like, you know, cancelling some of these licenses. So my bone of contention is this, that all the people that were recruited by these people were being charged over £6,500. So they said these care homes that I've mentioned, I'm going to put the name here, promised these people coming from Africa, majority of them were from Zimbabwe, promised them that they will be given, so they would promise them they will get a job, and the total cost is £6,500, and that £6,500 will cover them for the cost of their care visa, cost of their certificate of sponsorship, accommodation for 2 months, and all of that. This were what they were, and there will be a promise of working full-time, 37.5 hours a week. That was the promise of these care homes to the people that were coming from Zimbabwe. So these people that were talking to the Guardian, and they had to pay £6,500 for that. Like, guys, how much is certificate of sponsorship that an employer have to pay in the UK? So if it's a small business, they are not charged a lot. If it's a bigger firm get charged a lot of money to give certificate of sponsorship, so they are still making money. You can imagine being told you have to pay £6,500 and you found yourself getting just £100 a week because you were not given the 37.5 hours of job that you were promised. You found yourself sharing a room with many more people. You were overcrowded because there are other people who have actually been told the same and they've come. you have not been offered jobs, like you'll have to wait in maybe bus stops to confirm if you're going to get that job, to go do visits. You have to travel because they were not driving. Like, they were totally lied to. After paying £6,500 to come from Zimbabwe or from African country that these people came from, only for you to be told, if you say anything, they are going to send to the Home Office and you'll be deported. So these people knew that what these care homes were doing were wrong in terms of how they've been lied to. And then if these people complain, the care homes are now threatening these people that if we say anything, we're going to report it to the Home Office, and then the Home Office will cancel your visa and then they will deport you back. You can imagine. So why I'm back here is that you don't actually need any agent at all in the UK to secure you a care worker visa. You do not need the services of any agent or any care home here. You don't owe them £6,500 for them to process anything for you, because you can actually do that yourself. You can actually do that yourself. Recently, I did a collaboration with a lady on YouTube called That Niger Girl. I spoke about how my workplace are recruited for nurses, and then obviously they all came to my channel or to my DM asking, and I gave them the name of the hospital and how to, like, I give them email to recruit, like to contact and stuff like that, to even make inquiries if they are able to offer certificate of sponsorship, because some employers, if you go to their website, they will tell you if they are offering certificate of sponsorship, and some employers, they will write it there that they are not offering certificate of sponsorship, that they are only given to those who are already in the UK. So there was also another video from my place of work that I posted on my TikTok with the name of the hospital and the link for the hospital. Some are even still coming into my DM asking me for help, and I was like, I'm sorry, I cannot help you. The help I've got for you is I've given you where the job is. Go and apply. People are sending me their CV, and I was like, I do not need. So the ones that came into my personal inbox sending me their CVs, I've not replied them, and I will not be replying them, because everything they require, they need to apply for a job, email they needed to send contact to, like, oh, I've given you an email, it's an organization, email them that, oh, this is your situation, do you offer? No, ask the questions you want to ask, and if they will answer you, if they are actually giving certificate of sponsorship. So I think the problem here is that people are not willing to do the research, and they are not patient enough to do the research themselves. So the only favor I'm going to be doing right now, I don't have any help. I don't have any means of knowing if a particular employer in the UK will give you a certificate of sponsorship or not. But if you are back home in Africa and you want to apply for the care visa or whatever care route or whatever visa to enable you get a job in the UK, if you want to apply, all you need to do is search for the organizations, like, carry out your research. What is your area of interest? What job area are you interested in? Go on Google and make all these researches. It might take a while, but trust me, patience solves a lot of things. So the time that it will take you to research, it would be better that you take that time to make a research than go and pay a fake agent £6,500. And then some of these people that I'm talking to you about, they are now using the food bank to go and get food, because this full-time job they were promised, they were not even getting full-time job. They only get maybe job worth £100 a week, and they have bills to pay, and these people are probably gonna be sending money or will want to send support back home to Africa, and yet they will promise fake things here. Like, guys, I'm going to leave a link of the gov.uk in the UK, whereby you can search for any jobs whatsoever. You can search for nursing job, you can search for engineering job, you can search for any job at all. I'm going to leave that link in the description box. So do me a huge favor, save yourself your money, save yourself sweat, save yourself wahala, save yourself trouble, save yourself from allowing some fake agents to enrich their pocket with your hard-earned money. Look into the description box. I'm going to put the link there. Click through that link and take your time to research. If there's any job you fancy, there's email there. You can apply straight away from that website, and then you'll be able to have the contact details of that organization to email them. I mean, if you don't want to dash your bubble, like maybe you've applied and at the last stage they're saying, oh, we can't do this, email them before you apply to say, no, I'm residing in so country, I've got the qualification, I've got the requirement for this. Can I ask, do you offer certificate of sponsorship? If they offer, they will reply you and say, if they are doing it, they will let you know. If they are not currently offering it, they will let you know. At some point on my TikTok channel, I was actually sharing jobs that I found were offering certificate of sponsorship to those who are already in the UK, because a few people sent me a DM asking that, oh, they need a certificate of sponsorship. And even with that video still on my page, people are still coming into my DM, and I was just like, you know what, go to the post on my TikTok, follow the link I've put there. I guess those who already fell into the trap of these care homes in England, it's too late for them now. But I believe the Home Office are investigating this organization. Even with all of the evidence of how payment was made to this organization, they are still denying that no, they did not ask that much money. Even all these people from Zimbabwe that came, they had proof of how they were transferring £6,500, £500, like email communications of how, you know, they said they were going to make a payment. So I'm imploring you guys, in as much as I'm encouraging Jackpa, I also want you to be very, very patient. Carry out your research yourself. Maybe if you want to maybe contact the organization, email them, ask the question before you apply for the job, so you know what you're really getting into, rather than, you know, paying somebody who is using your money to enrich their pocket, and then you come here, you are living in a condition that at the end of the day, when you think back, you'll be like, maybe you should have remained where you were coming from, because you were offered accommodation for 2 months, you were told you would get full-time job at 7.5 hours a week, you were offered luxury, only for you to now start living like an homeless person, start depending on food banks. You know, this is just an enlightenment, and in a way to say that you can do this thing yourself. There was a time I wanted to invite my mom over from the UK, and I was saying to my husband that, oh, I'm going to ask social support, and he was like, why do you need to ask anybody? It's something you can do yourself. Go onto the website of the Home Office. Obviously, I want it to be a quick thing, but then we took our time. We went onto the website of the Home Office, we looked at the requirements needed, and we sat down, we're like, yes, we have the requirements. And then we contacted somebody to help us, you know, arrange for a passport. All we did was get the passport, we sent the documentation down, and in fact, my mom did not even know that the visa has been issued since like maybe 3 days after. It did not take forever at all. So information is powerful, but it's how you make use of that information that is the most important thing. You know, you get an information, take your time, chill, relax, and then scrutinize, carry out your research, ask questions, reach out to people that you know will be able to either point you into the right direction or contact the organization straight away. And yes, if they're offering what you require, they will put you through the process, rather than enriching some fake people here who will just take your money, they bring you here, and then you'll be regretting your actions. So guys, this is just my way of coming to say to you that I know people, there are some people here in the UK that are waiting for your money, just like it happens everywhere. But don't fall into their trap, okay? Don't fall into their trap. I'm pleading with you guys. Take your time, check in my description box. I'm going to drop the link of a website where you can search for various jobs in the UK, and from there you can just follow on. I hope you find this video helpful, and if you find this video helpful, let me know in the comment section. Have you been, you know, or do you know anybody who has actually fallen into the arms of fraudsters, if I should call them that way? You know, because how can Home Office be charging maybe 500 and something for certificate of sponsorship, and these agents are charging you over £6,500, promising you accommodation and all of the jazz? Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. If you have fall victim, or if you know someone who has fall victim, let me know of your share of your experience in the comment section, and let me know if you have actually gone through that link. And if you have any question, if I have the answer, feel free to either DM me via my Instagram or via my TikTok, or pop the question in the comment section. There might be other people who watch this video and who might have an answer to the question you're asking. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, drop a comment respectfully please in the comment section, subscribe, turn on the post notification on the bottom of this page, and also share this video, because you can never tell who this video might be helpful to. And I hope to see you in my next video. All right, bye.